Welcome back to this week's changelog. The team put out 18 features and updates, and I'm going to cover some of my favorites. Let's jump into it. First and foremost, we have completely revamped the notifications that families get on their mobile devices to have much more data in the notification itself. We got a lot of feedback from folks that they want to know what's been recorded for their child without necessarily having to navigate into the app. And so now when something like a meal or a nap is recorded for a family, they can see some of that information directly from their lock screen without having to open up Playground. They should further deepen the relationships you're able to build with your families and make their experience even better. The next update is a continuation of last week's Kiosk update. We now have the Kiosk available on the web dashboard as well. So when you open it on your dashboard, it looks something like this, mimicking exactly what it looks like on mobile, making it really easy and clean for families to check their child in directly from the kiosk. This week, we've also improved our paperwork tables to make it clearer to understand exactly which paperwork is required, which is optional, what's been shared, and what is visible to who. We've gotten a lot of questions about all of these different things, and so our design team came up with a brand new clean design to know exactly who can see what on the paperwork side of things. Let me talk you through it. So in Playground now, you'll find there's a required status that will indicate whether a paperwork is required or not. It will also show you whether the paperwork's been marked as visible or not. And finally, we also have a shared status that you can click on directly in here to manage exactly who this paperwork has been shared with. This new design should make it significantly easier to manage your paperwork and should greatly reduce any confusion you or your team might have. The other paperwork update we made this week, we now give you the ability to select multiple fields on a fillable PDF to make changes, edits, or adjustments. Let me show you how it works. When editing a fillable PDF, I can now hold Shift and select multiple fields like this to delete them, mark them as required or optional, or mark them as staff only or not. This should make it significantly faster to set up and manage your fillable PDFs without having to do each field step by step. This week, we added 2 brand new reports that you can schedule to hit your inbox at any point in time. We added the billing plans ending soon and the no billing plans reports. These are 2 heavy hitter reports that folks rely on a daily or weekly basis to make sure that everyone is properly accounted for on the billing side of things. You can now have either or both of these reports scheduled to hit your inbox on whatever cadence you deem necessary. Let me show you how it works. Under reports, if I jump over to scheduled reports, I can schedule a brand new report, and let's look up billing plan ending soon. I want this to run for all my kiddos, or I can select specific classrooms if I'd like. Let's keep it for everyone for the time being. And this can run both for private plans, but also for any third-party vouchers. I can pick the schedule that it hits my inbox, whether it's daily, weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly. In this case, maybe I want it every Friday at 9 a.m. Perfect, in the inbox, exactly how I like it. And I want this to go to myself and to my colleague, Henry. And I can put this in as billing plans ending soon. And as soon as I hit finish, every single week, both Henry and myself will find this email in our inbox with this report for us to act on. This should make it significantly easier to remember to stay on top of all of your billing plans that are either ending soon or have already ended to make sure that everyone has a billing plan in place. And the last update of this week is a refresh of our mobile app lesson plans and activity screens to make it significantly easier for your teachers to navigate those screens and actually use those lesson plans in the classroom. They should automatically be there. If your teachers don't see this just yet, make sure that their device is updated to the most recent version number in the App Store, and then they can take advantage of this brand new layout, which makes everything a whole lot easier to navigate. That's it for this week's update. We'll see you next time.